Milers, this is Beverly of Miles and Coffee, and today we're having a little bit of a coffee chat on Wellness Wednesday. I hope you'll join me.
Every single day, I'm gonna make something great. That's my way. Every single day, I'm gonna make something great.
Today we're sending a shout out way out to the Netherlands. Valeria, we'd like to thank you for today's coffee donation. Thank you. Okay, if you joined me on the previous Wellness Wednesday, we are doing a spring wellness series using the book that was given away in my last subscriber giveaway. And this book is called Essentials of the Earth. I will leave a link to where you can purchase it on Amazon. It is an encyclopedia of oils, blends, and applications. In part one of the three-part series, we did an overview, but today we're going to talk about how to use essential oils and discuss a couple of safety precautions. And in the next video, part 3, I will share my personal review. Okay, so let's get started. Today, I'm on pages 11 through 21 if you are following along with the book, and if you're not, then get your pencil ready because you'll want to take some notes and get this information for free. These are ways to stay healthy. These are natural health remedies, and I really, I would highly recommend them. I subscribe to this type of preventative measures. So, on page 11, it begins with this wonderful chart about proactive medical care, informed self-care. This is part of a healthy lifestyle continuum. They show a little ladder there. And it talks about reducing toxic load, rest and managing your stress, exercise and eating right. So this is a continuum of steps to take to be proactive with your health. It says the use of essential oils is primarily a self-help model. Many conditions such as a cut, bruise, or a headache may find help with simple common sense use of these oils. An antibiotic oil directly on a cut, like a drop of peppermint, for instance, on the forehead for a headache, these are ways that you can use essential oils. Other conditions may not be as straightforward, and the experiences of others can give great insight. This book shares experiences of many to help the reader develop their own insight and positive experiences. Okay. It says with time and experience of many of these oils, it will help the reader to develop their own insight and positive experiences. With time and experience, most come to understand that their body and develop a sense of those oils and applications that will have a positive impact on them. So this is all about preventative health. This is all about things that you can do on a daily basis. So it says, it is true that each person is unique and may respond to an oil in slightly different ways than others. That's why you have to buy them and experiment and use them and take notes of how you are affected. That's what I do. I keep a notebook. This is why there will often be a number of oils and blends mentioned for a particular need in this publication. Different individuals will have more positive results with some oils and application methods than others, or from one time to the next. So it may be necessary to experiment to find your most effective combination. I subscribe by that. The selection of an essential oil blend or product is important, but the application technique is also important. The oils may be applied or utilized in a variety of ways, and these may be divided into 3 primary categories as described in the following paragraphs. Okay, so there's 3 categories of ways to use oils. One is by inhalation, okay? And this is where the diffusers come in. This is my favorite way to use oils. As the vapors of essential oils are inhaled, they immediately travel to the limbic system of the brain, where they have a profound effect on moods, inhalation also allows the antibacterial, antifungal, and antiviral properties of the oils to be delivered directly to the respiratory organs. Inhalation techniques include number one, diffusion, and direct inhalation, where you smell it from the bottle, and topical. Okay, so let's kind of outline each one of those. Okay, inhalation by diffusion. Using ultrasonic and nebulizing atomization of essential oils in living and working spaces. Properly diffused oils are known to kill bacteria and virus, improve the mental clarity, and enhance or calm emotions, and increase the feeling of well-being. That has been my experience. A well-designed diffuser can fill a room, an office, or a lobby with therapeutic aromatics in only minutes. So I will leave a link in one of the corners up here that you can check into after the video is over to how I use my diffuser, and it has become a favorite way for me to clean the air or provide a restful environment before sleep, or just a calming environment for study and for relaxing. Over long periods of time, it says, these diffused oils strengthen the immune system and reduce mold and reduce unpleasant odors. Okay? All right. So direct inhalation. Direct inhalation can be conveniently accomplished with a number of techniques, including direct inhalation either from an essential oil bottle or by dropping a few drops on your hands, using a cap or a cup, and then just inhaling the vapors directly from your hand. I get that wonderful inhalation effect when I use frankincense, for example, in my nightly skincare, rubbing that into the skin via a carrier oil, of course, and then just inhaling that wonderful oil through the palm of my hand. It's a very calming effect. Okay, another technique is to use self-made inhalers or spritz bottles with a suggested oil or a blend. Steam tents or a t-shirt tent can help with respiratory issues, and a cotton ball in an auto vent works well while traveling. Now keep that in mind. Okay, so putting the oil on a cotton ball and putting the cotton ball in the vent of a stuffy room. Something citrusy like bergamot or even peppermint or lavender, for instance, if you want to go to sleep. Also, lavender can be inhaled on your pillow with just a couple of drops. It's just wonderful. Okay, now the topical method for inhaling these oils. Topical application allows oils to quickly enter the bloodstream and circulate throughout the body. Logic often dictates where to apply an oil. Often applying directly to the affected area is most effective. The pressure points identified in acupuncture or reflexology on the soles of the feet or palms of the hand have also proven effective places to apply oils. Direct topical application of the oils can be enhanced with other techniques as discussed below, and I'm just going to outline them by saying them. They say you use topically in massage. Massage for infants with oils is a good practice. Compresses applied after topical application of oils using warm or cold towels, and of course in baths. Okay, so this is the topical method. They mention acupuncture, and I'll just turn very quickly to the back of this particular book, because as we talk about acupuncture and reflexology, in the back of this book, bonus is that they give you these wonderful charts for reflexology. Here's the reflexology hand chart, and then of course the reflexology for the ear chart, and reflexology for your foot is also included in this book. Buen dia. Reflexology for the book. Okay, so then they also have included in this book a wonderful chart for those who want to know the pressure points for your baby. That is also included. Baby foot massage. Again, I'll leave a link to where you can buy this wonderful resource below. Okay, so now let's continue. So topically is a wonderful, some oils you can use directly on the skin, some you cannot. Peppermint is one that you can use directly on the skin, for example. Okay, then the next application is internal, where you take them, and the best way to take them internally is with a gel cap. You can buy the gel caps where you can mix a couple of blends and maybe an oil and put the gel cap together like a pill and swallow that, okay, because some oils can be taken internally. It says many high quality oils may be used internally to provide immediate help for oral, gastrointestinal, and other concerns. Common techniques for internal use by adding the oils to capsules and taken orally, or preparing and sipping them in teas. Recently, I used a wonderful oil called Digest Zen, N-A-T. When I had like a little queasy stomach, I must have eaten something that didn't agree with me. I think it was too peppery or too hot, and it calmed my stomach after the first sip. So these are blends that can be used internally just by drinking them in a tea. Okay? All right. So now let's go to the safety concerns. For example, there are basic precautions. When you're unsure about an oil, the best way to put it on the skin, if you want to use it topically, is by putting that oil first in a carrier oil like fractionated coconut oil, because coconut oil is very good. It's antiseptic. It's good for the skin. And then when you put the oil, the essential oil in a coconut oil, you will not have any adverse reactions. Also keep in mind that some essential oils increase photosensitivity. This is page 20 of the book for those who are following along. Photosensitivity is an increased sensitivity of the skin to radiant energy or light, such as natural sunlight, sun lamps, or other sources of UV rays. You want to keep that in mind when using essential oils. Use care with infants and individuals with sensitive skin, such as myself. That's why I make sure to use a carrier oil, especially when I'm using frankincense on my skin. I never use it direct. Gracias. Okay, so use care with eyes and ears. Always wash your hands after using some oils like peppermint. You know, you might think you're just doing a dab on your temple for a headache, but that oil, if it gets in your nose or in your eyes, is going to be very damaging. So be careful to wash your hands. Then it says use care when applying oils to infants and children. After application, young children should be supervised, making sure to wash their hands, making sure they don't touch the area where you put the oil. And pregnancy, aromatherapists generally agree that oils topically externally applied in ordinary amounts are not harmful to developing fetus. However, pregnant women may want to consult a physician or an aromatherapy practitioner before using any essential oil. I highly recommend that. So those are the safety precautions. Which oils do you use? Are you using oils or any kind of natural remedy to keep your health and maintain your well-being? As I said, I use them religiously as a medicine cabinet and also as for the anti-aging properties. Okay, thank you for joining me today. These are just helpful tips for the spring and upcoming summer season. I hope you will find them helpful, and I hope you will tune in next time when I will share my 3 personal favorites, okay? From me in Mexico to wherever you are, hope you're having a wonderful day. And remember to take it one day at a time and to keep it simple, my friends.